Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft update video. Today's snapshot is 15w33a and do not play this one in any of your worlds. I repeat, do not play it. It is riddled with really bad bugs and of course this is to be expected with snapshots. However, this one is particularly unplayable and of course these bugs are not features. So let me tell you about some of them. One of them is that when you exit the world, all your statistics and scoreboards, all of that stuff will be saved, but the blocks that you place and change in the world, they won't be saved. So that's why we're going to record this video in segments as I discover stuff, because I've already lost what we got here a couple of times, because particular things like control clicking a command block and then moving it somewhere else, that will actually crash the game. And there's lots of little things like that. For example, when you die, item frames no longer get rendered. So anyway, let's talk about some of the new things in the snapshot. We got some new items which are pretty exciting. Let's go into our creative inventory and have a look at them. This first one is called the Dragon's Breath. Now I've read that you get this after you've killed an Ender Dragon once. So when you kill it the second or third or fourth time, each time you can summon the Ender Dragon again and fight it. The new item to get is the Dragon's Breath. I'm yet to find that out for myself though, but it's used in brewing to create a new type of potion which we can find down the bottom here, and that is the Lingering Potion. So you might have seen Dinnerbone tweeting this on Twitter. You can sort of throw it and the potion effect will last in an area for a certain amount of time. So we've got a few of those up here, and you use this like a brewing ingredient. You also can't drink it if you're wondering. And one thing I want to point out is that when you're brewing potions, you can sort of take these ones in and out like that. However, you can't do that with splash potions. So in here, you would put in the Dragon's Breath like so, and then it would brew into these right here. And we're going to show you an example of this. So if you throw it down, you'll see lots of particle effects. We can walk into the area, and in the top right, you'll see that we now have speed. And we get that for, let's see, how long? That was like 20 seconds. So 1 minute 30 speed equates to like 22 seconds. And you can see here it's being reapplied, or it was for a second there. You know, I haven't played around with these too much, but there was something interesting I wanted to show you. So you can see it's being reapplied because we're right in the middle of the area, and that thing lasted on the ground there for probably like 5 or 6 seconds. So you can do this for all the different types, and you can see down here that I got a potion of healing. So this is going to behave differently when we're doing this. However, we can't just stand over the middle and see the potion effect. So what I did for a test is I used the wither effect, and I was going to apply a resource pack. If we go and have a look at the resource packs, these are completely broke. None of the ones that I have appear here. This one is apparently broken as well, the default. I was going to put on the resource pack so we could see the wither hearts easily. So on this YouTube video, you're probably going to struggle to see this, but I'll show you anyway. Okay, let's forget about the wither effect for a second. I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier. We've got 1 heart. We're going to throw this thing. We're going to walk into the area of effect. We get 1 heart, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see that it works like that. So it works more like a regeneration potion, which is interesting, subject to change of course. And yeah, there's probably a lot of things to learn about these new potions. For example, by the way, the duration that it lasts when it lands can be done with MBT data. I'm not sure exactly how to do that, so there is parameters there for that to exist. Dinnerbone hasn't said if that's coming to survival or not yet. However, it might be we get a new ingredient that you can ingredient and make this, last longer in the future, which is pretty cool. I really do like that. It's an awesome use for splash potions, or lingering potions as they're now called. And anyway, let's move on to something that's here for the map makers. If we stand on this little thing right here, you can see on the side it says pick up 54. If we throw around some bricks like so, and then go and pick them up, you can see the number rises on the slide, and that is actually specific for this block. So if we chuck some other items down on the ground and go pick them up, we won't see our score increase. And the same thing goes for the other statistic that's been added, which is drop. If we drop different items, we get nothing. And then if we drop the endstone bricks, which is the one that I've specified, you can see our score goes up, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to grab the statistics information and show you it on the screen. Okay, so we're adding a new statistic. I'm going to type stat dot and then pick up. Well, we'll complete the rest of the word by pressing tab, and then you can see you have to specify the block type. So if we type in, ender chest or endstone like that, that's one of the statistics, and then the other one would be drop. So we'll type in half of it. It can fill out the rest for us, and there you can see you can specify a different item. They also affect the world statistics as well, so if we go and have a look at those and click on blocks, you'll see that there are 2 new categories here. One of them is picked up and the other one is dropped. Another quick thing to mention here is that your world screen now has thumbnails. This is actually added last week in the C snapshot, and also they've changed how the warning message works. It will now appear over on this side, but when you click play selected world, you're going to go straight into the world. So look out for that. And now we're going to go into the end and track out the changes to the end dragon fight. This may look like a lingering potion, but it's purple, and it comes from the Dragon Ball, which the Ender Dragon fires. When you walk into this, it's going to do damage to you, and pay attention to the bottles. When I right-click on them in the middle of this area, they're actually going to fill up and turn into Dragon's Breath, which you can see there. Now notice that this guy is now immune to arrows. That's only when he's sitting above the end portal, so the way to kill him is to go in there with your sword and finish him off. And when he dies, he doesn't drop a Dragon's Breath. So there is one last thing to show you this video, and that is that the end portal block has been revised a little bit. Looks a lot trippier than before. I really do like it, and a moment ago I walked into this and it teleported me over to the new area, which I think is a bug because I didn't throw an ender pearl or anything, and I've been unable to do that again. So whatever, anyway, that's going to be it from me this video. If you have enjoyed it, please do hit the like button. It makes a big difference here on YouTube. And also at the time that you're watching this video, it's quite likely I'm live over on twitch.tv/xisuma. There's a link down there in the description box. After I upload this video, I'm going to be playing some Miggity Mod Source, some modded Minecraft, so if you're interested in that, come over and check it out. And hit that follow button on Twitch as well, because I do live streaming quite a lot lately. Anyway, that's going to be it from me. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.